Mr. B XRP here, and welcome back. The market is continuing to hum along, which is great news. In this video, I've got some great stuff for you. I want to talk about Donald Trump and his goal in making crypto #1 here in the United States. I also want to talk about a potential stimulus that may be coming to Americans and how that may affect crypto. I've got some additional ETF information. Also, digital asset treasuries are building up even further. So let's jump into it. And I'm going to start here in Coin Paprika. Look at the prices. Bitcoin's at 105,170. Ethereum's at 3,527. Tether's holding comfortably at $1, and XRP's at 253. So we're moving in the right direction. Hey, if anyone's interested in joining my private group, you can go to MrBXRP.com or check the in the description of this video. I have a link there for you. And my private group is got, there will always be ad-free videos in my private group. So if you don't want to see ads on YouTube, it's great. It's only the cost of a cup of coffee. It's $6. And I've got additional content that I put in here for the members and all kinds of neat stuff. So take a look at it if you're interested. Come join us there in the private group. And it's starting to build up really nicely. This came in from Watcher Guru, said just in, Fed Governor Stephen Moran calls for the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates by 0.5 point in December. That would be mind-blowing. 0.5 point at the end of the year would just ignite markets. I mean, it would be fantastic. And besides, it would help young people be able to afford homes. I mean, we've really got to make homes affordable for young people. And I'm really vocal about that because I spent over 20 years in the real estate business as a real estate broker. And we really need those rates to come down. And we do need affordable housing for young people to buy. So it's a challenge, but we're getting there. This came from Coin Bureau. Breaking: the crypto market just added 150 billion in just a day, and that was posted at midnight. So I think it's even more right now. But look at that green. I mean, it is just beautiful. Let's definitely like that, and we'll retweet that later. But good news, the markets are building up. The digital asset investor posted this. You know, a friend of mine actually shared this YouTube channel with me. And I apologize if this is an actual individual because he's so perfect. I feel like he's AI, but DAI, Digital Asset Investor, wanted to share.
This is why the XRP ETF is such a big deal.
He wanted to share this with people on Twitter, and I think you should hear it. So let me share it as well.
Because here's how this plays out. The moment the SEC approves an XRP ETF, everything changes. Wall Street gets a green light to allocate. And if you think they're going to miss a chance to buy an asset built for global finance under $10, think again. That ETF demand will absorb supply at an insane pace. And unlike Bitcoin, XRP supply is actually shrinking through every transaction via the burn mechanism. XRP is designed to get more valuable with use. Now couple that with Ripple's RLUSD pushing more volume through the XRPL, and XRP's value engine becomes exponential. Think of it like this. RLUSD adoption, volume, bridging, XRP burns, lower supply, plus ETF demand, explosive price action, and yes, we're seeing it in real time. 500 million in RLUSD in 6 months, 604% growth. Second fastest growing stablecoin globally. And Ripple's just getting started. Now here's the part few are talking about. Ripple didn't even need to build RLUSD. They were already solving cross-border payments using other stablecoins and XRP. But they realized something powerful. Owning the stablecoin layer means controlling the velocity of volume across the entire ledger. And volume harks power. Because if you're moving billions of dollars across a decentralized ledger, you decide the rules of engagement. You can optimize the flow, you can maximize efficiency, you can extract the most value, and deliver it to XRP holders through reduced supply and increased relevance. That's the game Ripple is playing. They're not just building a coin, they're rebuilding financial plumbing for the 21st century. And once that becomes obvious to Wall Street, to regulators, to everyday investors, the floodgates open. Let's zoom out.
So this guy, his YouTube channel is Millionaire Formula. It's his content is exceptional. Like I said, I don't know if it's a person. I don't know if it's AI. If it's not AI, I apologize. The guy is so smooth and in delivery, it's amazing. But his content's great. So I wanted to share that with you. And I agree with a lot of his sentiment. So this came from Anthony Pompliano, which everyone knows has been, a Bitcoin maximalist from the beginning. And he says the President of the United States just announced a $2,000 plus dividend to American citizens that are not high income. Stocks in Bitcoin only know to go higher in response to stimulus. Yeah, a lot of stimulus money ends up going into the digital asset market. So it will certainly help digital assets. Boy, it would be great if they paid people out in Bitcoin and XRP and Ethereum. That would be insane, but I know that's not going to happen, but that would be really, really cool. But wanted to share that with you. Again, I mentioned this in my first video this morning. I'm going to mention it again. XRP Las Vegas is back. Go to xrplasvegas.com. This is the biggest and greatest XRP convention anywhere you can go in the world. And it's going to be in Las Vegas this year as it was for the last 3 years. April 30th to May 1st. So join us there at xrplasvegas.com. Take a look at it, and we will be there, and I look forward to meeting each and every one of you should you attend. This was from Jack the Rippler, so this is great. This is President Trump. I want to play this.
Investing in America, $20 trillion. No country's ever done it.
All right, that was not the clip I wanted. Okay, I found the video. Here it is. Let me let it rip.
I want to make crypto great for America. That's the only thing. I don't want to have somebody else have crypto and have China be #1 in the world in crypto. Because in crypto, it's a kind of an industry where basically you're going to have #1 and you're not going to have a #2. And right now we're #1 by a long shot. I want to keep it that way. I want to make...
Boy, that is just music to everyone's ears who's in crypto, is that we need to be #1. We are #1 and we need to stay #1. So I love it. I absolutely love it. And that's, boy, what a difference an administration makes. Hey, this is from John Deaton. And for those who know John Deaton in the XRP community, he's got a big announcement coming up later today. I'm really excited for John. But he said, Warren Buffett, who, Speaker Pelosi, may very well be the greatest stock picker in American history. Look at this. Look at the numbers. She had $133 million in profit from 1987 to 2005. She had nearly a 17,000% return. She's the greatest stock picker in the history of the country. This is Vivek Ramaswamy, and it says his Strive, which is the name of his company, bought 1,567 Bitcoin worth $162 million. So he's building up a Bitcoin treasury, which brings me to bitcointreasury.net. If you want to see what companies have Bitcoin in their treasuries, you can go to this website, bitcointreasury.net, and take a look at it. I'm really looking forward to and hoping that at some point somebody makes an XRP one as well so that we can see who's got XRP treasuries. But look, the biggest crypto treasury in the history of planet Earth is what Ripple is sitting on. They're sitting on somewhere around plus or minus 40 billion XRP, and that is the largest crypto treasury in the world. So that's it for this one. Please hit like, please hit subscribe. If you're here, you're my people, so please hit notification so that you'll be notified whenever I release my videos. This is... I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Always do your own research. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.